Hello my dear friends, in this session we are going to solve a problem over VCRS, that means Vapor Compression Refrigeration System. Okay, so let's start with this session. So my dear friends, as per question, in a simple VCRS cycle, following are the properties of refrigerant at various points. Okay, the compressor inlet enthalpy is 183.2 and specific volume is 0.0767 and compressor discharge enthalpy is 222.6 and specific volume is 0.0614 and condenser exit enthalpy is 84.9 and specific volume is 0.00083 and the piston displacement volume is 1.5 liter and the speed is 1600 rpm having 80% of volumetric efficiency. So first of all, in this question we have to write all the given data in a cyclic manner or in a chart manner. Is it right? So first of all, you have to write the all given data over your graph. So this is your graph. First of all, you have to plot your graph over which scale? Over pH scale. This is your P and H scale. And at pH scale, you have to show all the given data as per this chart. Okay. So this is your pH scale. Is it right? And this is your VCRS cycle. This is your VCRS cycle. Is it right now? This is your VCRS cycle. Is VCRS cycle is just like that. You have to also study in previous lecture. Okay, this is a process 4. This is your process number first, this is your process number second, and this is your process number third, and in anti-clockwise manner the cycle is going to be circulate. Is it right? Now this is the evaporator zone, this is the compressor, this is the condenser, and this is your throttle valve. Is it right? Now show all the given data over this point. Okay my dear friends, compressor inlet, this is your compressor inlet. Compressor inlet enthalpy is 183.2. Here compressor inlet enthalpy is 183.2 kilojoule per kg. Kilojoule per kg. Okay, right? Now, and specific volume is 0.0767 and specific volume of this compressor inlet is nothing but 0.0767 meter cube per kg. Is it right? Now compressor discharge, this is your compressor discharge. Okay, so here the enthalpy is 222.8 kilojoule per kg, and now the specific volume at that point is 0.0614 meter cube per kg. Is it right? Now the condenser exit, this is your condenser exit point, and at condenser exit point the enthalpy is 84, that means S3 gonna be, and here is your S2. So S3 gonna be nothing but 84.9, what, 84.9 kilojoule per kg, and specific volume is your 0.00083 meter cube per kg. So these are the given values, and now next values is also this 1.5 liter. You have to operate with reciprocating compressor, and here displacement volume, that means this volume is given as 1.5 liter. That means this is your specific volume. Okay my dear friends, so here pi by 4 d square L is gonna be just equal to 1.5, and if I want to write in this form of meter, So I have to multiply by 10 to the power minus 3 meter cube. Is it right? So this is our specific volume, that means displacement volume. Now the speed is nothing but 1600 rpm. Is it right? And the volumetric efficiency is 0 80%. That means 0.8 is your volumetric efficiency. Is it right? So by this given data, data number this data number this, and data number this for this, and these data, by the given these data, we have to apply our standard formulas, which we also study in previous lecture. Is it right? So let's start with the session. So my dear friends, you have to apply your standard formula. What is your standard formula? Your standard formula for a volumetric efficiency is your this. This is your volumetric efficiency formula, is your mass flow rate upon volume. Is it right? Mass flow rate upon volume of for the first, and here next pi by 4 d square L in bracket n by 60 dot k. Here how the much number of piston and cylinder combination are there? Here k equal to 1. Only one single reciprocating compressor are there. Is it right? Here 1. And now we have to apply all the given values. Here 0.8 is your volumetric efficiency. Is it right? Mass flow rate is not given. Okay. And V1 first, this V1 first is also given. That means 0.0767, this value 0.0767, 0.0767, this value. Is it right? And divided by pi by 4 d square L. Pi by 4 d square L is your this value. That means 1.5 into 10 to the power minus 3. Okay. And what is your RPM speed? That means 1600 divided by 60, and the number of cylinder is only 1. That means from here you have to got your mass flow rate, and the value of mass flow rate is in 0. After the calculation, by the using of calculator, you have to calculate also. So the mass flow rate value is 0.417, 0.417 kilojoule per second. And by the using of this value, we have to apply simple formula in for the refrigeration effect, because in question the first value gonna be calculate that RE. That means what is the value of RE? So the formula of RE is nothing but mass flow rate in bracket H1 minus H4. H1 minus H4. This is your standard formula for the refrigeration effect. And the value of mass flow rate is 0.417 in bracket. The value of H1 is 183.2, 183.2, and the value of H4 is nothing but S3, because here S3 is just equal to H4. S3 is just equal to H4. So the value of H4 is nothing but what? S3. So what is the value of S3? S3 is 84.9. Is it right now? 84.9. So by this solution we can get easily the value of refrigeration effect, and the value of refrigeration effect is 40.9911. Is it right? 40.9911 in what? In kilowatt. Is it right? So this is your answer for the first question, this RE effect. Okay. And now let's go for a second question. Second question is asked that he calculate the power in kilowatt. Is it right? So what is the power formula? Power input is nothing but the difference of this enthalpy. The difference of this enthalpy, that means H2 minus H1, into mass flow rate multiply. So H2 minus H1. Is it right now? So my dear friends, the mass flow rate is nothing but 0.417, 0.417, and here in bracket the value of H2 is your this 0.0 this, that means 2222.8 minus the value of H1 is what? Value of H1 is 183.2. 183.2. Is it right? Okay, very good, very fine. So my dear friends, by this solving of this equation, we have to got our power output, and our power output value is, power input value is what? 16.4 in kilowatt. So this is our second answer. So by this way we have to solve our question. This is our first answer and this is our second answer. This is for the first answer, this is for the second answer. That means our answer is also given as 41.01 and here 40.9, that means 41. Okay, and here 16.44, that means here also 16.4. So this is our correct way to solve any question. First of all the given data you need to mention over your standard graph for a VCRS system over pH scale, and again the data are given which are also which are also plot in diagrammatical way. Okay, and by this we have to easily opt our RPM speed and volumetric efficiency. By the application of volumetric efficiency formula, this we have to put all the given values and we have to opt this mass flow rate, and by the using of this mass flow rate, we have to easily calculate refrigeration effect and power input. So this is the way to solve any question. Okay my dear friends, so in next lecture again we have to solve some basics problem, that means problem on VCRS, that means problem number